Hey everybody, how are you?
Hi,
Welcome back to another week of the White
Happy
Club.
weekend.
Wrap up.
Cheers.
This week.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Sorry.
Can never start off a good drink without a good cheers.
That's true.
That's my rule.
That is true. So, with this week, faith.
Oh.
We just spilt the White Claw. Faux pas. All right. You take a look here. In the back, it's calm, it's serene, it's a forest. But we turn around and we do 180, and it's craziness. It's the city.
Actually, it's not crazy right now. It's very quiet.
But it's the difference between what having faith in yourself is like and what not having faith in yourself is like. And I mean this. When we have the absolute most faith in something bigger than ourselves, I don't care what it is, all of a sudden a lot of the stress, a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the uncertainty that we feel gets lifted. And that's a perfect example, because we can be sitting here in this forest, this pristine quietness, while still being in the midst of a crazy city, with all of this uncertainty going on around us, with all of this chaos and noise and traffic and people. And lo and behold, we can find this level of serenity within inside us because we know that there's something bigger than us looking out for us. Something bigger than us that has a plan, knowing that it's going to work out. Now, does that mean we don't have to put in any effort? Not at all. That means we have to take action, but by understanding that the action we take is going to help us get to where we want to get to.
And I think that's the most important thing is, yes, there's oftentimes when you think of faith, it's a religion or, something greater than ourselves or spirituality, but there is a big part of it that, there's a lot to be benefited from in having faith in yourself. And in a lot of the research I've done and a lot of, the self-work I've put in with myself, it's about cultivating that positive energy and that positive faith to believe in yourself and to bring about the best results, to live the best version of your life. And I think that at its core is really what faith is.
And that's such a great point, Elise, because in a lot of the challenges that we've done, the 30-day challenge, the big challenge coming up in September, there's going to be a big announcement of that pretty soon here. But the people that succeed and the people that all the weight that's lost, all the big transformations that are made, always the answers from people who see the biggest successes out of this are the people that find faith, are the people that start to create that faith in themselves and start to exercise that muscle that they've never done before, and they all of a sudden are more confident, they are more at peace, they feel more free, they have this level of fulfillment and this decreased level of anxiety that they've never had before. And I think that's a major byproduct of knowing what true faith is really all about.
Yep, totally agree.
So when you're trying to find out how to activate that muscle and trying to stretch that muscle, the biggest thing is getting outside of your comfort zone and reading, getting a mentor, getting a coach, asking questions, and not feeling at all uncomfortable about what level you're at, because it can meet you where you are. And I think that's
sometimes easier said than done, though. But I think it all comes back to continuing to have that faith in yourself and continuing to recognize that, at the end of the day, you have your own back, and that is what having faith in yourself really is.
Totally, but also knowing that there's a bigger reason and a bigger purpose for it, and understanding that bigger purpose and that bigger vision may not be present right away, but will manifest itself later on, will manifest itself down the road. And the more faith you have in that is how we're able to take negative situations and turn them into positive situations, or see them in a positive light, even though at the time it might be really, really tough.
Yeah.
So a perfect example of that is that building right there. That building right there. Before there were two, and it was a terrible, terrible situation. But now resurrects the Freedom Tower that really brings about a whole new level of faith and freedom for not only a city, but a country and the world.
And now there are 4.
And now there are 4. So with that, here's to another great week. Here's to really exercising that faith muscle and getting outside your comfort zone and testing it out, testing the waters, asking questions, so that ultimately you know that life happens for you and not to you, in the good times and the bad. And with that,
Go own it.
go own it.